everybody. I wanted to give you a chance to take a look on Map7, how it would look like on the last day. So this is Map7, day 5, and I'm on the Bane Pass, and let's start right away. With the first fight being Sentry, and there I straight away make a small mistake. As you can see, typical phasing, one attack phasing tactics. And even on day 5, I'm not running suicides or anything. I'm trying to keep the Bane on him. I have Wasp in the team, so I can, without issue, launch my special attack. Here, as you can see, he is putting the Bane on me because he's very defensive, because he's all the time switching in between attack and defense. And here you see I took nearly a 10k block hit from a special 2, and yeah, that hurted. But with the special 1 I finished this fight off, and we move straight away to Electro, which is the next fight. I had some like cuts in between because I wasn't doing everything at once. So Electro, I go in versus with Blade, as you see, enhanced special 1, but still quite a typical fight. I take it slowly. I just put one hit in to get the Bane node on him, but as you can see, Bane anti-bleed is doing some nice damage without me getting a lot of damage back. So yeah, that's usually the tactic. Some blocking, getting up to the special 2. I'm waiting a little bit longer. I was waiting too long because that took more damage than I wanted at the beginning, but I will heal up with Blade. So I'm pretty sure I'm closing it around 71%, as it would like be the maximum health that I can regenerate. But here again, I'm messing up. But once again, Blade is just healing up that fast, and the Bane node is killing him off. And the next fight, I needed to wait a little bit because the node was still active. Then Luke Cage was free, and I already took more damage than usual in Alliance Quest and at this level. But that's how it is. But I started with Luke Cage, typical as usual. Just one hit, get my power up, and wait for his indestructible to fall off. And here I'm making a little bit of a combo just to get the Bane on him. And yeah, I think here I push towards the special 3 because I cannot make 2 times the same special in a row. So I wanted to like push it a little bit further. Anyways, it wasn't that efficient or so I could have been way faster if I just would have used the special 2 right away. Here, waited off the indestructible, used the special 3, and as you can see, it's not much damage. The health pools are still a little bit more than at the beginning of the week. So yeah, Bane is going off, pushing it over to him again, waiting out the special 1 and pushing towards my special 2. I'm pushing a little bit closer to the Bane node and then transition it, but it kills him off anyways. But once again, here I already at 42%. This blocked hit from Sentry, which was absolutely unnecessary. Took way more damage than I wanted. Then next we are in section 2. I have counter tactics. So the higher my combo is, the more attack rating the opponent gets, which is very useful with Ghost because you just don't have to use any blocked hits. But as you will see, it didn't work out everything as planned. I hope that I will be able to make a no items video, but you will see what happens. It's just purely mistakes. It's not because it was so difficult or anything. It's just I made mistakes. It happens. And yeah, as you can see with Gwenpool, you have to be a little bit considerate because of the daily extra which we chose, because I cannot use the special two times in a row. And at the same moment, I also cannot kill Gwenpool with with a special. So if you use the special one, I cannot phase for a moment, but here it all runs out. I can phase again, and we will finish off this fight, I think, just straight away without using any other special. Yeah, that's it. That's the way Gwenpool goes down. Next in the fight, we have Void. Void is really annoying on this node because as soon as he gets one debuff on you, when you have a higher combo, you take so much damage because of your combo meter. His attack is increased, and this is affecting how much damage you take per debuff. So that can get really annoying, so you have to really be aware of your combo. As you can see, it's just for like a little bit of a second, and it took 2% off. And here I think I will not be able to manage to... Oh, here I still was able to get the debuff off, but still it took off 3%. But here, one blocked hit, 10% damage. And I don't have enough hits for to get rid of his debuff now. He is not attacking, and my life just drains out. No chance. I'm not really sure what I could have done different, because he was just staying in block, and as soon as you get the debuff, it takes so much damage. So I thought I would jump in with Wasp, because it's really a pleasure to play with her. If you use her right, as you will see, I try to not push too high in the combo at the beginning. And I'm getting here already like the first degeneration buff. Took nearly 30% off, but within 2 combos, as you can see, I dealt around 3 combos now. It dealt nearly 50% of his health as damage. So she is really useful. I used her for like a lot of these fights now. As you can see, Angela got 94k life, and Wasp is just, as you can see, first hit blocked. I used her block in the after the light attack in the combo. Then I pushed her to the wall. As you can see, 3 hits heavy. She still have no power bar felt, so I used the second heavy, bait a special one, and once again medium heavy chain for her special one, baited her special one, and one throw it. Take some time from time to time to like bait out the special one, but as you can see, I'm pushing in a full combo. Connected the special 2 into my heavy attack, which increased the damage additionally, and she's gone. And that's what's making Wasp really, really useful. She's in general a fighter which can really control the fight if you're able to fight with her. If you can control your opponent in the corner, she can do a lot. And if you're a little bit confident in your intercept game, you more or less can play her without any connection to the opponent. Maybe the first block at beginning here, special one, and within 2 combos, not pushing him to the special, second heavy attack, and with 13 hits, we put him down on 51%. And again, heavy combination. You can see his life drop. As long as he's throwing his specials, it's really nice. And then I connected the second heavy into the special 2 again, because I knew that he will be down after it, so I was confident that I can use the special 2 a second time without getting the 50% health drained from the daily node which we chose. Once again, Wolverine, same tactic. As soon as I have some combos on my combo meter, I try not to block or anything anymore, because the blocked hits, even with just a combo of 5 or 10, taking so much damage. So even with Wasp, you know, she's a glass cannon. So even blocked hits would deal a massive amount of troubles. So even here, just like one special 2, as soon as we got there, immediately down. On the last path, we have spiked armor. We starting with yellow jacket. I'm here on the right side. And yes. Move it. Past me, move it. So I jump right in. It's yellow jacket, void, and then the whole bottom line. I think it's a Quake and Captain America. I'm starting this fight. Usually I do the whole line with Blade, because I can deal some damage through the block bleed, and in the same moment I can regenerate the damage back which I got through the block. And in the same moment, I don't have to deal most of the time with the spiked armor. I just do one hit, maybe while he's blocked, which is reducing his ability accuracy because of my masteries. With a special 2, I still take some damage, but it's not too much. And as you can see, I'm back to 71%. And this tactic is working pretty good. But once again, you will see what happens later, and that's not so awesome. Because there I make few mistakes, and this fight, as you can see, 65%, I healed up, I regularly, you just take your time, that's really important, just to not rush the fights, just take it slow. You have the 3 minutes window, and if you have a rank 5 champions, that should be enough, if there is no special specific node. But once again, we have now a void, and void can be really annoying. Because if he's not coming to you so you can block or anything, here I adjusted my combo so it's working. And here I should have pushed in, because we're already getting very close to the special 2, and then I was rushing it, and yeah, as you can see, I messed it up. Then I get even intercepted by him, and I'm getting pretty nervous, like, what should I do? I have just a 5-hit combo, I need to push him further, and then I get a second debuff because the timer runs off, and I just can reduce by 1. I tried to use the special 2, but it was just too late. So yeah, he was nearly down, but it was still 2 less. If I would have been able to kill him, I would have been able to regenerate up with Blade, and everything would have been fine. But because I died here with Wasp, it's working really quick. Just 2 combos, I think, and he's down. But still, the loss of Blade at this point was pretty frustrating, because yeah, it was totally unnecessary. I could have a few times intercepted his special 1 without any issue, but yeah. This is what happens when you rush the fight, and here with Quake, as you can see, I try not to push it too hard. Just because of the spiked armor, because Wasp is having a pretty high crit chance, so I'm getting this critical hits from spiked armor, I'm getting the reverse damage, so I try to take it slow, put in some blocked hits, but then I remembered Quake has actually the mechanic that every time when she blocks something, she also reverses some damage, so because there was a moment where I was like, why I'm getting so much damage when I just hit her in the block. But yeah, she got that. And I think, no, she's not throwing the special, otherwise that would have killed her. But yeah, now she's throwing it. 2-3 hits and she's down. But it put Wasp down to 20%, and I was like, maybe I can try. Sadly, it is the wrong Captain America. If it was the original Captain America, we could have regenerated up from the, I don't know which like slow or like a debuff, which is reducing their precision, but it's activating the willpower mastery, which gives you some nice damage back. I cannot do anything really through the block because with his shield, 100% block efficiency, it's not really working. And yeah, then I get clipped. So on the last opponent, I failed my itemless attempt, and I was like, yeah, fuck it. Put a team revive in and healed up Blade a little bit, I think, just so I can sustain the first blocked hits. That was the plan. As you can see, just one potion to get a little bit of health back so I can take the first blocked hits and start to get some power to start to regenerate. And there we already have more health than we had at the beginning of the fight. And that's how we go. We just taking it slow and regenerating up back to, I think we pretty much will heal up back to 71%. But taking it slow is always the key. It's like, I see a lot of people, like when you see the gameplay video, you like feel how they rushed into the fight and how they're struggling to keep up with the speed because they pushing it so hard by themselves. But here, as you can see, it's working pretty good. We're on a solid 44% right now, and he is going down, and we're just not even 1 minute in the fight yet. And yeah, we're getting closer to the 71%. I think then it will start to attack more into him, because I want to get a little bit out of my corner, because that's still not the optimal position if you are getting pushed back so far, especially when he has a bar of power and he might connect it with a heavy or something like this. It's, yeah, just not the preferred position here. 68% and he's down. Sadly, because of that, I was not really well, based on health for the boss fight, and because we had one loss in our alliance, we had to fight the whole Thanos with a node. And I thought, okay, I will jump in with Ghost and see what I can do, because Ghost still doesn't take the block damage, and you can still do some damage. And as you can see, I try to manage the degen from the Bane node, and it works actually not too bad. I was by myself quite surprised how good it worked. As you can see, we got Bane transferred already 2 times while we just had like 600 health. And yeah, but now I cannot use my special 2 because of the daily node. So I use my special 3. We nearly got him down 10%, so that's not too bad. But then I think I make a mistake. Yeah, I overestimated the phasing time of Ghost, and yeah, got killed. Now I thought, like, yeah, whatever, I will jump in with Blade, and there you can see why this like blocking is so massive. One blocked hit was nearly 10%. Now this blocked hit was 12%. And from time to time, it's really difficult to bait out his specials. And as you can see, not even 1 second of the Bane node, and I'm killed. So on the end of the day, I don't have a screenshot of it. We still managed to rank place 23 of this week's Alliance quest. I think a lot of the reason for that was maybe the ban wave, which hit a lot of players, and yeah, I'm rather not comment on that, because that could be a long discussion. But anyways, I hope you like this gameplay of Map7. If you want to see more of that, just let me know. And if you like the video, subscribe to the channel. I hope that I will be able to post more of this in a soon time. And if you have any questions, just write down in the comments below. And yeah, see you next time. Bye.